Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's cut it out.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. And it's Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Platini. Desai charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is good alertness.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Pull it. Messi. Davids. And that could set him on his way. Del Piero. He's had a shot! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish right from the top draw. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level.
It's Ronaldinho! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Can he get it through? And it's Messi. This looks promising. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well. And
Bruno Fernandes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball...
And Holland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira touches it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, it's a real chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
And there's the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thuram has played it long, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Desailly. Now Ronaldinho. Platini. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way. Shot a goal! It's in! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
River Plate are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Del Piero. Great chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And the finish! And that's a good-looking ball. And here's Del Piero. He's having a hit! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bruno Fernandes.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Del Piero bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robson, oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Messi! Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through.
You can never be short of runners.
Goes for the shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Platini. And he plays one through. And Hullet! And he stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So could they be onto something here? And it's Davids. And he welcomes it in. Messi. Robson. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Platini. Ronaldinho goes for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Mbappe, Messi, and this is Messi. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And this is Hullet. Oh, super ball. River Plate needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Hullet. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Messi. Del Piero. And he's intervened well there. Robson. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Time added on will be... Del Piero! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was...
And the referee brings it to a close. River Plate really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Del Piero, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said his...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Madrid have reclaimed it. He's gone for goal! It's hit the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And now the breakaway. Well, played right into his path.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Now there's a fine ball. He's going for goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. Platini. Good purposeful running this. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Gerrard! There it is! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
River Plate finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
River Plate really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's managed to gift it back. Mbappe! Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid have it back and can go again. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's opted for the long pass. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Now it's Del Piero. Mbappe. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. River Plate making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get... It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vieira. And here's Del Piero. Can he get it through? Decent chance! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chance, surely! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's in on goal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. This looks promising. Looking for options for movement. Thuram. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries one from range. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! What a wonderful goal! Bruno Fernandes at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter, just in...
And that is all they have time for. River Plate have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. So, into the second half. It's Bruno Fernandes. Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. River Plate do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's an errant pass. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, super find. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. He's having a pop! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Del Piero. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Ronaldinho stood. Del Piero! Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho. Vieira gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now the ball's gone astray. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. Looking tidy in possession here. Thuram cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
River Plate clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Desai gets over and intercepts. Gives it back. And the pass is intercepted. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. Nicked it back promptly.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's cut it out. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Platini, and he's lost his man here. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely worked.
River Plate really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's he's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8.
Keeper has taken decisive action. That's really nicely played. Pelé. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Zico. Now it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pelé. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the number on the board is 3. Zico. Pelé. Great ball if he can get there. Brilliantly cut out. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And a chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bruno Fernandes going forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. And here's Messi. Real chance! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
River Plate are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to pass it through. Platini, and he's managed to get free. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldinho. Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Ronaldinho. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Hullet! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Del Piero. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. And Hullet! Oh, extraordinary.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That has not gone well.
Pretty robust defending.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Forced to go back. Now it's Hullet. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they'll...
Takes a shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid still making a fight of this. Oh, super ball! Thuram lays it forward. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice. And he shoots! Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
River Plate are having a ball here. And here's Gerrard. This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
River Plate are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
River Plate have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So the action resumes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram. And here's the chance to counter. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Del Piero. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the ball's gone astray. River Plate needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant.
Hullet! Superb from Hullet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
River Plate are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Maldini with the clearance. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he thumps it clear. River Plate have the chance to go the other way. Hullet Stood his ground strongly. And this is Del Piero. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! He really is something! A finish of true class! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent, the way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Hullet. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Del Piero. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. Maldini, the man synonymous with solidity. That is good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. That's good running with the ball. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Thuram makes the interception. Robson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And the shot! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the headlines continue to get... And the finish! And now the breakaway. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Now there's a fine ball. And Hullet! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. So their fourth corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Ronaldinho. And it's been played through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's run loose here. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And this is Hullet. Now he's running away. Now it's Del Piero. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Here's a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. River Plate, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Recordamos a nuestros
Bullet
espectadores-
gleefully reminding us.